Yeah. That'd be useful.
I'm gonna open my character sheet.
And we're good.
All right. Well, another attempt at maybe having consistent games.
I believe in us.
Attempt number
One-
203.
Yep. One day we'll get it. One day we'll get it. Sure, we're missing hell, but hey, you know,
Fuck
we're
'em.
getting
I'm
what
just
we can
kidding.
get.
Love you, Al. Love you, Al.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, for a Chiefs game, I've lost respect for him already.
Yeah,
We
I'm
will
from
miss
Missouri and I
Quinnterra
don't
this
like the
session.
Chiefs.
Raiders fan.
Yeah, we got the other campaign starting up, which is kind of fun. So is that gonna be next Friday? I think.
I'm gonna shoot for next Friday, but I need to I was hoping to speak with Hell about if you wanted to join the campaign too.
Oh yeah, we should probably do that.
But he's over at a Chiefs game.
Just send him a message.
If we can get a character built for him, if not, we can basically have a session 0 of kind of talking about all right, how instead of
Refreshing.
trying to role play a lot of meeting new characters and stuff like that, we're just gonna have a session 0 of just all right,
Refreshing people's memories kind of thing.
let's refresh your memories, and then
And filling
here are
in.
the new peoples of your party, and here's how you met.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Filling in the gaps for people who didn't play in it and refreshing for those that
It'll be a
did.
long session.
6 hours of just,
Yeah.
here's what happened.
We did 6-hour sessions.
Couple times, yeah.
Good old days, remember?
My group's been doing, 5 or 6 hour sessions pretty frequently. It's nice.
All right,
Jeez. All right,
hour session.
but tonight we are not playing an old game. We are playing this game. So that last we left off, you guys had been trudging around the Jelkalin Forest, trying to solve the mysteries of the Red Mist, being tasked to do so by Mr. Gregor Ezer. After having spent roughly a day trudging around, finding all kinds of neat things, you guys eventually found the center of it, a large, powerful Ettin, which had been doing some type of magical ritual which had been causing the Red Mist. You guys slayed the beast with the help of Valen. Shortly afterwards, however, you guys saw Valen weakened and decided to strike on Valen. He attempted to run, but one last chaos bolt shot from Soren landed in his back, knocking him unconscious. You guys then looted his
That's
body
fucked up.
and left him to die,
I gave you his.
ending him.
I gave you part
No,
of his gold,
we
Ryan.
ended him. We burned his body.
Yeah, you guys set him ablaze.
Yep.
I gave
with
you
that-
some of his gold, Ryan.
Yeah, I added it to your sheet already.
Nice. It's still it's fucked up, but nice. Only because I wasn't there.
But you guys then headed west and got to the edge of the forest, at which point you guys rested for the night. After a pretty arduous day. That night, not much happened. Soren, you felt your mind sharp. Was that the night before?
No, that was that night.
That was,
Okay.
Yeah.
Soren, you felt your mind kind of hone in and kind of clear, finally kind of getting just this one presence in your mind instead of two. Other than that, it was a quiet night. I think Laufter's thing happened later.
Might have been that night.
it was at the campfire that night, yes,
Yeah.
Laufter, you also had
on his watch.
a little visit from your patron, asking you to complete a task, and not the average task of burning a couple of bodies. No, he wants you to go in.
That's it.
Oh,
Nobody else. They don't know.
Well, we don't know, but we did hear. Like, out of character, we know.
Brian didn't.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, true.
skip it if you want, but
Keep that one on the down low.
okay. But you had a nice little meeting. But other than that, it was a nice night as you guys woke up. And then realized you need to head north to get your cart and thunder, at which point you did reach it. At which point you then summoned Mr. Gregor, at which Gregor held up part of his bargain, giving you the 2,000 gold pieces promised before quickly departing. You guys then began your long journey southwards, now destined for the capital, presumably.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
Within your first little day stretch here, you didn't see much, but along the way you did stumble across a kind of what appeared to be a attacked cart or wagon of sorts, with various supplies thrown about, a couple dead bodies, and sitting on one of the barrels, this fully armored-clad knight, wiping the blood off of this beautiful war pick. Kind of a crude war pick, but a war pick. The person introduced themselves as Arethyn, if I'm pronouncing that right. Arethyn?
Arethyn.
Arethyn. Remembering that. Claiming that they were simply doing what they needed to do to survive. Needing some supplies, they saw a chance and took it. You guys immediately kind of liked the vibe, you could say, of this individual, and even offered them to hitch a ride with you, heading further south, as that's where they were also headed. With that, with a new party member, you guys began, throughout the rest of the day, traveling, reached the fort of Dolthgurn. Along the way, you guys were stopped by a couple of guardsmen who were asking whether you had any magical users on board or any magical items. You guys said yes and no. Soren, I think you just admitted yes. Arethyn, you decided to somewhat challenge the guards. Not in necessarily an aggressive way, more of just like, what you gonna do? And they didn't know what they were gonna do. They recommended that Soren become registered in the government system of magical users, but at the end of the day, really didn't know, as you kind of instilled a bit of fear into their hearts, as they let you continue on. With that, you guys stayed pretty much half a day, if I do recall, in Dolthgurn. That night, some of you got a little creative and found some temporary lovers for a couple of the party members. Arethyn, you had a nice lovely chat with yours. Not really, you know, it being a bit awkward, but nonetheless, still nice company. Quinnterra was a bit abusive, but we won't get into that. Following morning, you guys did some shopping, looked around in the alchemist shop, buying some potions. I think you guys some of you went to the blacksmith and commissioned some silver weapons.
I actually bought the silver myself so I can commission because we're not going to stay here long enough.
That is correct. But nonetheless, you guys did some shopping. Before eventually...
I named the last session on the stream shopping trip.
Yep. It was, majority of the session was shopping. But hey, you need those every once in a while.
Shopping episode.
I didn't even really buy anything.
I did.
Because I want, like, more, you know, the more magical stuff. But
You also got a horse.
You did. You got a horse. A second horse.
That's right.
Yeah. But with that, you guys gathered back up at the cart, left Dolthgurn, and continued your journey southward. So that's where we left off. As... voila.
Oh, and they're not letting me drive.
I don't think they are now.
I remembered Quinnterra in particular was very angry about not letting me drive.
Yeah. But as we're driving, I'm gonna lift my mask and blow on the Esther House of Thieves coin. Because he didn't give us all of what we wanted. Or was promised.
All right.
What are we burning down?
It's a good presumption. uh, Soren is blowing on the little coin that Gregor gave you guys a while back. Alright, as you guys begin heading southward, someone reigning the charge, probably Nayr, if I had to take a guess. Soren, you go ahead and pull out the little griffin coin and blow on it, and you see the feathers of the griffin on the coin kind of move a little bit with that, as maybe 10, 20 seconds go by, as you just kind of hear kind of behind you, oddly enough, just a simple, "What is it?" As you see Gregor is just sitting on the side of like the railing with his hands supporting him just right behind you.
It seems you've.
My hand goes on my hand X. I'm like, what the hell?
It seems you've forgotten one of the bargains we've made. One of our
You see he kind of
rewards.
furrows a brow and kind of goes ahead and lifts himself over and sits next to you. You guys see he kind of looks at Arethyn for a second. You weren't here before.
Neither were you.
That's a fair argument. Pleasure to meet you, Gregor Reza.
So you're not going to be a problem, is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm here to help you all, and you're here to help me, really.
Yes to the first, maybe to the second. I'll lift my hand off my hand X.
That's a good choice. But what were you saying? What were you saying, Mr. Soren?
The orb information you promised us.
Hey. Right. I did do that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
What you want to know about it?
Well, you promised us extra infos, like about where it came from, or where to take it, perhaps?
I did. You don't seem like the knowledgeable folk about the orb. Do you know about the orb? As he kind of points at Arethyn.
We know it's not complete.
Doesn't matter.
I guess not. I was just wondering if the party was disclosing that information or not.
Look, if they don't want me to hear something, I can cover my ears, I guess.
I don't really care.
I don't care.
They don't
Yeah,
care.
good.
Alright. Well, long and short for its creation, I mean, rumor has it that it was made by a deity. He kind of does like little hand gestures.
Gareth,
Yes, that is why it's called Kiera's Orb. It said that he used that orb to make the human race.
Squeak.
that's neat.
Yes. And then he just kind of, left it here for some odd reason. I don't know why.
You know, all
That's-
humans have the power of a god.
Oh.
Yeah, we can make humans too. And I'll make a rude gesture with my fingers.
That's a fair point. I guess we're all deities, to a certain degree.
So you say it has the power to create. Does it have any power to destroy?
I'm not necessarily an expert on actually using the orb. I've never heard of the orb being used to destroy.
I would interject. It does not seem to have that power, as far as the Identify spell is aware of.
Definitely seems to be a creation item, that's for sure.
But I can use it myself. It seems that it is incomplete, or we must use it in a certain location, perhaps.
Yes, it's definitely incomplete. I know that.
What is it missing?
Um, uh, if I recall, I don't quite know what's missing, I'll be honest. But I know...
Put on that.
Alright. He seems... It's hard to kind of read Gregor. He's obviously very good at choosing what information he wants
May I
to
try to
share.
read him? DM
Sure.
Daddy?
That'll be
Also, what
nice.
does this guy look like?
Mr. Gregor is a halfling. He's got kind of like this really kind of short but curly brown hair and these obvious kind of like emerald colored green eyes. He's dressed in kind of light clothing, light kind of studded leather. But you see his leather armor is occasionally adorned in the symbol of a griffin's head, which is the symbol of his house, the Ezra House of Thieves. The party, you'd know about that. He looks fairly young, actually, maybe mid-20s. But you can tell he's experienced. Soren, as you kind of look at him, what you can gather as you're trying to read his face and his movements and gestures is you can tell he knows a lot of information, but you're kind of reading that he's somewhat uncertain on it himself. So he's just kind of relaying what he's heard or so.
So
and
most
kinda,
of what
like improvising on it.
So most of what you've heard is rumors or conjecture.
I can't say I've ever, looked into this orb. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really know it existed until a couple of years ago.
Well, you did promise extra information about it.
I did. And
So?
I have one last good bit that
Alright.
I don't know for
Fair enough.
sure, but I've heard. So this orb originally was actually quite prominent, you could say. It used to be stored in a city north of here. It says, let me look at my notes. How's that feeling? There we go. The orb used to reside in what's known as the First City, which, yes, it was the first city built by humans after they were made, and they took this orb, which was left after Kiereth did his thing, and, how should I say, implemented it into this city? I don't quite know what that means. But sometime it laid there, whatever, I don't know the specifics. Sometime during, I think, the end of what was known as the Genocide War, the orb was, there was an attempt to take it from the first city, but it ended up being broken into various pieces.
Nice.
And some of the pieces were stolen, but the main part of it was secured. But the people opted to, I don't know, do something with it, because obviously it's not there now. So
How many
now it's in the
pieces?
hands of you lot. I don't know.
Troubling.
I just know pieces. And I think that little bit you have is like the core of it.
I see.
So I think the other pieces go on top of it or something. I don't quite
I
know.
can work that out. It's just a matter of finding them.
Indeed.
But it's the first city, eh?
Yes.
That's a good
It's
spot to start, maybe.
quite possibly, but it is quite the journeys from here.
One day.
And it's neutral territory. It was somewhat used as a base of operations for Elysian and Gerleth when they actually united together for a time.
Hmm.
Those were the days.
Well, that's certainly good information. It's likely we'll have to go to the first city to use it properly once we get more pieces.
Quite possibly. Well, is there anything else?
Nope. Call us if you got
Yes.
more work.
Turns his head towards you.
Oh.
Arethyn.
Sorry, but it seems you're someone who's a lot smarter than these folk.
I'm definitely knowledgeable in what interests me.
So what knowledge, man? Question. How much would it be to look at a symbol and tell me what it is?
If I know the symbol, I'll tell you all I know for 10 gold pieces.
Deal. And I'll produce the scroll. Or the spell scroll.
Alright. As you hand it out, and it has that obvious beetle symbol on it. As he looks at it. My oh my. Where did you get this?
I found it.
Okay.
If you want
If
that,
I'm not
it's gonna cost you 10 gold.
That's a fair exchange. It's alright. I don't need to know where you got it. I'm just kind of surprised. This is the symbol of an elite group within the Elysian military.
Give me 1 second. And actually, my character will actually pull out like a piece of parchment and a pen really quick, just start drawing notes down. Keep going.
I mean, what you want to know about the group?
Who's their leader?
Oof. Can't say I know that. I know they're an elite group, usually made up of about 4 to 6 people. They're kind of like an elite operatives group. That was...
So they're a strike force.
Yes. Often to get behind enemy lines.
What kind of targets did they go after?
They were often used to either walk into enemy lines to then sabotage from within to let the military through, or to be sent in to deal with a small elite force that was on the other side. So almost like an assassin group, but not so stealthy.
Counter spies, basically.
Yes. They weren't ever really used to assassinate high targets or go in and eliminate
Used for
large
like guerrilla warfare.
Saboteur.
Now, I haven't heard much about the group recently. After the wars kind of entered a small period of, you could say, a forced peace.
It's a
I haven't heard much
at best.
Yes. The war will surely continue very soon. But since this ceasefire, I have not heard much about them.
Hey, so I'm gonna send you a quick message.
Go for it. Let me check. Do you want me to send this to you, or?
You can just send it at the end. They won't know what the number means.
Okay. If I had to take a guess, a rough guess, kind of an estimate, it probably happened within 8 months to a year ago, roughly.
So this would have been during the ceasefire.
Or when did I see this? Say the ceasefire started.
That's a great question, Dungeon Master. When did the ceasefire happen?
You
Good
don't
question.
even know
No,
you're
you're-
at war? What the fuck are we playing here?
What do we pay you for?
Fuck. Shit. No. We're finding the holes.
It's all right, man. Just take a breath and just make up a
um,
number.
Oh no,
Don't be sorry.
I'm joking.
I do want you to know that we are level 10, and you've got to level up my character.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's that, guys? We're level 1 again?
You are. I'm level 10.
Fair enough.
I don't know what the DM has in his notes, but they're clearly wrong because he hasn't been paying attention.
All those campaigns that the DM missed.
It really
did a
had
lot
to
of
be
work.
me, right, Ace?
Let me
It
modify
had to
this.
be me to like give you the hard question.
Honestly, it makes sense. No, so the ceasefire happened about year and a half ago. It started
So you
about
just
year
said 3
year and
years
a half
ago.
ago. I said 8 months.
I don't know.
The number he
sure?
said to me was 8 months to a year ago.
Yes, I'm modifying that.
Oh, so you're modifying that? Okay.
I am clarifying things in my own head.
Tee.
So that probably would have happened about 2 years ago.
Okay, so it was before the ceasefire.
Yes, it was right
Fair enough. Okay, that makes
about
better.
right before the ceasefire happened.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just making a quick note. All right.
So
All right, may continue.
that'd be. I'll get you 18 months. About 18 months.
18 months for me, or for the ceasefire. Gotcha.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yep.
And you work in the 12-month figure, right?
Let me check. I have a calendar. So we actually use a 10-month calendar.
10-month calendar. All right. So yeah, just under
Yep.
2 years. Gotcha.
Yep.
Right. So you don't know who their leaders is, and you just know that they're saboteurs to take out like elite groups.
Yep. What I
Alright.
got.
Okay. And you don't know where they're based in, do you?
Often, if they're not in use, are usually housed in, you would guess, at the capital. That's where all military operations are commanded and planned.
Okay. So probably not a good idea to take this scroll on invisible side of this capital.
It would definitely be a little suspicious.
Mhm.
But if you got into contact with the right people, they would probably be able to alleviate more information.
I'll give him 5 gold and say, "Do you know the right people?"
I know one person who would definitely know. But I don't know how you'd get in contact with him.
I'm rolling inside. Does he want more money?
You can definitely tell money is a heavy persuader for him. You can tell he's definitely not giving everything.
Let's see if this refreshes your memory. We'll give him another 5 gold.
Now it's coming to me. There are a couple ex-military men. who may know. Of course, they've been out for a couple years, so if things have changed, they wouldn't know about it. One person who would definitely know, though is very elite and very high up, as in fact is a part of the ruling assembly, is a figure known as the White Scale. He would certainly know, because he's probably in charge of it, partially, but he's also in charge of it, so how willing he would be, well, you'd have to be in good terms with him.
I understand. Dragonborn, right?
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
Yes. That's how we got the name.
Oop, one last thing. What is the name of the group?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know.
Now
I just know
that
they're the symbol of the beetle. Their name has never actually been found out. At least within the military.
All right.
we could always go to like a library that lists the local military ranks, groups,
Nah,
insignias.
these are co-op or black ops, I should say.
It could be.
Yes, they take orders either from the head commander.
Then we'll have to
or
take the
assembly
information
itself.
through other methods. And I say
Taking an
take.
interest, are you?
I am always interested in knowledge, especially nefarious knowledge.
Well, thank you for your information. I say as I take the scroll back.
Oh, I appreciate the gold. You ever need anything more, you know what to do. Just blow on that coin. Wow.
Tatty bye.
You all have a fine day. As you see, he kind of jumps off the cart and just starts walking north.
I'm also very good at getting the truth out of someone. Or lying. Also good at that.
It's going to be a problem. The person whose name he gave me,
The White Gale.
if he's in White Scale.
A white scale.
It's not the first time you guys have heard of the White Scale. Or at least seen references to it.
Yeah, he
If
was.
he's in charge of them, it's going to be hard to lose his lips, and the only way you can get in a position like that is if you're powerful yourself.
The White Scale was a member of. Well, not a member of, but the Order of the Blades were selling the orb to him,
Oh,
if I remember right.
Yeah, the Heralded Blades.
The Heralded Blades, okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
They were
he was
in
trying to
contact.
acquire the orb.
and you're selling it to him.
No.
Ah.
We took it away from the Heralded Blades. Because they took it from us.
Okay. You're not, like, you guys aren't wanted, are you?
They don't know anything. And the Heralded Blades do not operate in Elysian. They operated in neutral territory.
I guess that all depends on who you ask on my part.
Fair enough, as long as this is not going to be a problem.
I will say this, first time in the capital, so we should be good.
Look, everything will be fine as long as you don't slow me down.
What plans you got?
Well, as of right now, figure out how to get into good graces with this white scale person.
Good gracious, that's a new one.
Yes, you attract more flies with honey than vinegar.
I'm gonna have to test that one out.
You attract more with fire.
To be fair, we did get in the Blades' good graces. We did quests for them and whatnot. And then, took them apart from the inside.
Just because I'm going to stay in the good graces doesn't mean I'm going to stay in the good graces. But that is questions for later.
Mm-hmm. All right. How far do we get today?
All right. On the first day, you guys are making good progress. You do notice along this main road quite a bit of travel. It is somewhat like the main road to travel this main province to even reach the other provinces. So there's quite a bit of traffic. It's a larger road, so you're definitely not alone per se. But in this first day, you guys actually get pretty dang far. You guys manage to traverse quite a bit of the path, passing by some of the trees, a little forest, and kind of like a small little cliffside some miles off. As you guys kind of do reach one fork in the road, and there's various other small forks that go off to various small towns and, farms. But you do pass one large one that does point towards the town of Verk. And you reach just slightly past that as it begins to reach dusk.
Okay.
As I assume you guys stop and set up camp.
I'm setting up a separate fire beyond the fire they set.
Alright.
And I immediately start pulling out my smithing tools.
Alright. So you guys all get comfy. Arethyn, what are you up to?
So the plan is I'm going to melt the silver ingots and start coating the flail with it. It's going to take a process of about, well, depending on my checks, I can make it a little bit faster, but it's normally 5 gold per day, so
Gotcha.
10 days is what I can make at base, but if I get better rolls, I can make it a little bit faster.
Gotcha.
Trying to silver this weapon, basically.
Gotcha. Alright. Then for this first night, can you make a smithing check? Is that a thing?
It is a check, or it is a thing. Some people use strength, some people use intelligence, some people use constitution. It really depends on the dungeon master.
Let me check.
I'll check with you. I'll go to Xanathar's because that's usually the one that has it.
I'd say intelligence or strength, your choice.
I'll use strength then, and I'm proficient, so...
Yep.
I'm just
Get
going to
that
roll
+2.
athletics, so just take this athletics as a smithing tool.
Okay,
I'll
that
make
works.
it later.
Alright. You managed to melt a couple of the ingots in this 2 hours. I assume you're doing this during a watch or possibly right before
I'm
you go
doing
to bed.
it like as they're making camp and during my watch.
Yep. So with about 2-3 hours, you managed to melt a couple of the ingots pretty good, and slowly start coating this flail and letting the silver dry on it and getting a couple of coats on it because liquid metal is kind of hard to adhere to previous metal, but you get a good little bit of the flail covered. Probably about, I'd say maybe an eighth of it.
Okay, I'm an eighth of the way done, is what I heard.
Yes.
Cool. And yeah, that's my activity for the night.
Oh. Anything else for anyone before we go into watches?
I'll hand Nayr the silver longsword that I got from Balin.
Alright. As Nayr, you have a silver longsword.
+1 silver longsword.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Mine.
Add it to your sheet real quick.
No touchy. All mine.
But without further ado, who wants to take first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Alright. And we'll presume you do your smithing throughout that first watch.
Yeah.
Sweet. As anything else, Arethyn? It seems to be a fairly quiet night.
Oof. I remember
Yeah.
that 6.
You're busy. You're getting smithing done. You don't got time to look around. That's for people who aren't going to get stuff done. You're just taking
remember,
your
I
time.
do have that sensibility. 10 feet around me.
That's true. You do. Correct. But even being focused in, nothing seems to bother you. So your watch goes off uneventfully.
No one told me it was next.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Gonna pick the one who grabbed the silver long. I'm putting away my smith tools and stuff like that, and
All right.
and then just waking up the silver longsword guy.
As Nayr, Arethyn begins shoving you awake.
Nayr, was that?
Mhm.
Your turn.
Mhm.
Yeah. Watch. Your turn. Go do it.
God damn.
Well, now I don't want to.
Ooh. Ooh. It's a good night.
Yo, why does
All
it say
right.
did that whisper you?
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Why,
I don't know why
why
it was
is it
on that.
whispering you? The hell?
Okay, I fixed it.
Yeah,
He
that's
rolled a
weird.
natural 1, so
Nice.
Oh.
he got an 8.
Lovely. Random
So-
encounter, Daddy DM?
Nayr, as you're sitting, watching, you're a little tired, you've been leading the horses all day. The first hour kind of goes by, you're kind of like sloshing in and out of like sleep, little micro sleeps as your head kind of like, bobs up and down. But you notice as you're sitting here, maybe a couple minutes after the, beginning of the second hour, you just kind of feel a tap on your shoulder.
I look behind.
Yeah. Nayr, as you look behind you, you see this large kind of towering figure, this 6.5-foot tall hooded figure just looking down at you. As you kind of turn, you just hear a very faint greetings.
And an E. Infernal. Infernal. I say, who the fuck are you?
Oh. I'm afraid I don't speak that language, my friend.
I just palm to the face. And I go kick Laufter up.
What's going on?
I just point at the hooded figure.
Greetings.
Oh. Hello. What can we do for you?
I just say he can't talk to me.
Yeah, not too many people can in Infernal back to him. But
Well.
in common, what can we do for you?
I give him a thumbs up and I go back and sit in my hay in the carriage.
I was walking past along the road, and you look to be the adventuring type. And I was wondering if you would want possible advice on the area.
Nobody does anything for free.
Well, consider this the first chance. The first person you're meeting who does.
I'm gonna be looking at him, but I'm kind of watching my peripherals to see if there's anybody else coming up.
Yeah,
Like
make
if
a
he's the
perception.
distraction.
You're kind of keeping a close eye. You don't see any movement along the, from what you can see.
In Infernal over to Nayr, I'm just gonna tell him watch the surroundings.
I nod. And I keep a watch around.
All right, well, you've woken me up. What do you got to say?
Um, I have two tips of advice for you. First one, there is actually an inn some ways down the road, which you could potentially stay at if you wanted. Second is, I've been hearing rumors from other travelers throughout the day that some type of great beast has been disrupting travel further down the road. Just so you know, I don't know what kind of beast, but they say a beast.
And you're just some good Samaritan warning people?
I'm a local ranger. That's what I do.
Do I see any insignia, any emblems on them?
Has all this talking woke me up?
Make a perception. I'll say yeah.
Alright, I'll get up and walk over too.
Greetings.
Who are you?
A good Samaritan giving us advice.
People used to call me Errol.
Errol. Advice on?
The area, and various rumors I've been hearing.
What kind of rumors?
Rumors that a great beast is disrupting travel further down the road.
Neat. Is there a reward for killing it?
Not that I'm aware of.
Drat. We might have helped, but not for free.
I am not in charge of such things, I'm afraid.
Do you know who would be?
I do not.
Drat.
It is a number of days south from here, so a little outside of my scouting area.
Fair enough. We'll have to ask at the end. Perhaps.
Indeed. Well, if there's anything more, I will continue onwards, if you would wish.
Quick question.
Hmm.
Who do you report to? What your group are you with?
I'm not necessarily part of a group. I'm simply a local ranger.
So you're telling me you don't get paid to just go around and protect the area that you're in. You just do it.
Yes.
Do I see any weapons on him?
You see he has a couple short swords and a longbow. But nothing out of the ordinary, per se.
What race is he?
Kind of hard to tell, because he does have a
Okay.
cloak up.
Mhm.
But he's definitely, if you had to take a guess, some mix of human or elf.
Just by size wise.
Yep, and skin tone and such. And features.
Okay. Take your advice to heart. I think we're gonna get back to bed now.
Alright. I hope you have a good night underneath the stars. He kind of looks up for a second. And gives you a nod. Starts walking northwards.
Yeah, I'm up until he's completely out of sight.
Yeah, you see he walks until he becomes a little dot. And you see that little dot disappear.
Yeah. Then I'll fall back asleep. Fucking weirdo.
You got that right.
Nature-based.
Who the fuck does
Listens-
anything for free?
Listens to the trees more than anything else.
Someone who puts no value in money.
Back to bed.
People don't live very well.
Alright. But, other than that little disturbance, Nayr, nothing else happens on your watch. As who's up next? Laufter or Soren?
Might as well go since I was just awake anyway.
Alright. Go ahead and make another perception.
You give him a thumbs up. I fall back in the hay. Hide under.
Oh, we got no elves in this party?
No.
I don't think so. Nope.
No trance buddy.
Nope.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, are you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops. My bad.
Why?
Are you half elf or elf?
I'm elf.
Oh, I did not know this
I'm
entire
always-
time what you were, to be honest.
Yeah, I've always tranced on these. That's why I always did 2 watches.
Shit.
See what happens when you don't tell someone that's new and disrupts the watch.
Would you look at that, guys?
My God, I gotta put this in my notes.
It's like I'm
Nayr
seeing him for the
is
first time.
elf.
But Laufter, you go ahead and take the third watch.
I mean, my character token is an elf.
Yeah, it's true.
I put Nayr as an elf, what the fuck, in my notes.
But you keep a decent eye. A little groggy because you like went back to sleep, but then got woken up again. But the only thing that kind of catches you is as you're kind of sitting here, looking at the flames. You can just you don't see or hear anything unusual, but you just get the feeling of anticipation from the flames. You can see them dancing, quivering, trying to grow, but not having enough fuel to.
I will take out Orifice.
Alright.
I'll just kind of take it out and put the blade right near the flames. Does it have any reaction to it?
You would notice the blade doesn't seem to get hot when next to the flames. You can touch it just fine. It doesn't seem to heat up very much. But other than that, not anything in.
Interesting. Put Orifice back, hidden, and I'll just stare at the flames until my watch is over.
Right. As your watch does eventually come to an end. Fourth watch, I guess, could be Soren and Nayr.
Sure.
I'm just peeking through the hay. Oh, what the fuck?
You're just peeking through the hay. Your vision's obscured.
Hey, man.
I got a 1 and now I got a 2. All right, let's go for the 3.
Plus 7 perception. Holy shit.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, I didn't know that. Wisdom based.
Base characters, man.
Yep. I'm charisma. And intelligence. And dexterity.
Right. Soren and Nayr, you guys both wake up, keep an eye out, listening out. Sadly, no more weird people disturb you in the middle of the night. No more friends, but you eventually see the stars slowly get overtaken by the orange from the rising sun to the east, as you can click that long rest button.
Yay.
Boop.
I did it.
The next day.
So what do you boys say we go kill whatever this beast is if there's a reward?
Do we find out if there's a reward for us, or do we kill it, bring its head, then find out?
Out of character, the reward might be level 5, so we might want to do it anyway.
Well, even if we do kill the beast, you know,
Go check
harvesting
out.
its parts might be money.
True. Let's check the inn, see what we can find out about it first.
Sounds good. I mean, the reward might also be
Away
death, but
we go.
Alright. As you guys get back onto Thunder, getting pulled forward once again.
Wait, don't we have a second horse?
You do.
yep.
Oh.
Quinnterra bought
I
one.
think it's
Quinnterra, I
riding
think,
the-
was riding
It's-
it by
it's like a-
herself.
It's like a pony. Not
Yeah.
pony, but like not fully trained yet.
It's like a young horse.
Listen,
Would you
Thunder
mind
wasn't
if I-
trained. I just
Yeah, it's-
hooked him up.
I do. I care if it's trained.
Well, Quinterra's just in the
They're
background,
trained,
like
though.
trying to train him.
Friend, you don't want to do
Today?
that. Not yet. at
I
least.
flipped him off.
And out of character, real quick, who was the one that could make stuff? They just took some time. They can only do it like once a day. Is that you,
That-
Soren?
That was a known gamer.
Okay.
Yeah, his
That was
bard.
Kellius.
College of Creation.
Yep.
Well, today might be a
Shucks.
good day to at least do some draft.
I can make stuff with my the orb. Like mundane objects should be fine.
I was hoping for more gunpowder.
It made a necklace, a silver necklace at that. Can't hurt to try.
Yeah, if you can make a couple small barrels of gunpowder, those are always good to have around.
Let's wait till we're safe asleep in the inn. That way I don't use all my spell slots out in the open.
Sounds good.
Now, friend, you don't understand. Your horse isn't ready to pull carts. Also, you give me that finger and I break it.
How much gold did I get
I don't know exactly.
from whatever the fuck that dead guy's name is?
From Valen, it was like
400.
36 or
Oh,
something like that.
Yeah. Ace already added it to your gold, I thought.
Yeah.
My gold
I did.
pieces says 101. My copper says 500. You gave me 500 copper instead of 500 gold?
Might have.
My gosh, he's trying to steal my stuff.
I might have added your 36, but not the.
Well, remember when he gave us the quest reward? When Gregor gave us the quest reward, you weren't here yet.
That was the 500 gold. I was
Yeah.
late for that part.
Were
That
you?
was
Of course
never
it was.
added.
Then you should be at 601.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I don't know why I have 500 copper pieces.
I don't know. I think you just had that. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to keep it then. You heard
I mean,
the
I
GM.
let you have
that's my gold
500
right there.
copper.
Oh, free 500 copper? Alright. I'm just kidding.
Only to Nayr. Calm down.
I'm just kidding.
It's Nayr. Out of thin air, you just see 500 copper appear in your bag. Don't know how or why, but the gods have blessed you.
There you go.
I quickly put it away.
But you guys press onwards. As again, quite a bit of people pass by, but you notice as you kind of start reaching the halfway point of the day, into the later half, less and less people start passing you as the roads start to empty a little bit. You guys get to about 4-ish in the afternoon, at which point you do manage to see, and you pass a number of small little towns here and there, but you see kind of just right on the side of the road, maybe a couple 100 feet, this large wooden building. As you kind of steer in towards it, you see it reads the Hillside Inn.
Hey, look, an inn. It's probably the one, lads.
Yes. We shall go and check it out.
Right. So you guys pull on up, park the cart, and enter the inn.
Before I enter, I stab the door with a knife.
Stab the door with a knife.
I do. I literally take out a dagger, and I walk over to that door, and I stab it.
Okay.
Nayr is just behind him, so confused.
I don't know.
I'll turn around to the
Thinks
party
he's
after I pull the knife out because the door didn't scream, right?
No, the dagger just kind of went into the wood.
Good. I'll pull it out. I turn around to all of them, mimic, and then I walk in.
Makes sense.
How many times has that happened?
Once
In
is only...
Infernal, I just say, what the fuck?
as I'm
Fuck
walking
is
in,
this guy?
I just say, once is all it takes.
Paranoid.
But
Chill,
you
Bill.
guys
Alright,
go ahead and
we
enter
walk
the
in.
inn.
As we enter the inn, I'm going to just punch the door.
Okay. As you punch it, and the door just kind of swings open.
I chaos bolt it. I'm just kidding.
There we go.
But you guys walk in, and there's a number of other people, but it's this large kind of square bottom floor with this kind of like 3-sided bar right in the middle. The only, the wall being the 4th side. You can see there are various staircases up and down behind it. But
I
there's
run to the
probably
bar.
okay. there's probably like 10, 15 other people just kind of sitting around right now. As you can see, manning the bar is this nice halfling woman. As she kind of looks up at all of you. Welcome in.
I run
What
to the
can
bar
I get for all of you?
and I look at her and I say, "Food, infernal,
You would like your best meal
and wine."
and your best wine.
And my best wine. Alright, I think I can make do with that. Any other special requests?
Yes, what do you know about the great monster or beast in the area? We were warned about it from a ranger.
I think you'd rather want to eat first before hearing the local tales, huh?
I can multitask.
Well, I can't, so let me get the food first.
Fair
And she
enough.
goes back and...
Is it really just because you can't get the food first, please? I'm scared.
As she goes ahead and gets the food, grabs the drinks, gives it to you guys. That'll be 2 gold for all of that.
Okay.
Ace, you're not answering my question, man.
I give her 4 gold total.
Alright. Thanks for the tip. Well, what do you want to know about this great beast?
Is there a reward for
Anybody-
killing it?
Not that I know of. I don't think the local guard has really done anything about it.
What about the townsfolk? They send
Well-
around a collection?
The beast isn't, from what I understand, really around a town.
Then why is it trouble?
What kind of beast is it?
You're asking a lot of questions here, very quickly. First
Curious
one,
people.
it seems to be mainly being spotted around a bridge, a little ways down. There's a small stream that passes by, not usually marked on most maps. It's a small little bridge, but it seems to be hanging around there. Some people see it, some people don't. From what I hear, people passing by. It's about a day south from here. The issue is it's on the main road. This road, north and south, is somewhat the busiest road in the kingdom, apart from the one that leads to Imperius. So having any disturbance is a bit of a problem, as you can, understand.
Maybe the guards at Imperius would give us the deed if we bring its head to them.
Possibly. As far as the beast itself, the downside here is most people, from what I understand, who see the beast don't live to tell the tale. The few people who say they've seen it, I don't know if they have, just mentioned saying they felt like they were being watched. And they described as if the sun was flickering. I don't quite know what that means, but they said the sun would just almost like go out for a second.
Can I make a nature check on that?
Sure.
Dungeon Master, I'm not eating any of this food this person's preparing.
Okay.
That one.
What's
Lovely.
Soren, you don't know. This kind of
Well, that
These-
sounds baffling.
descriptions are just kind of weird. Almost like I don't know. They described it as a shadow.
Yeah. I'm baffled. Well, boys, any ideas?
I think we should just keep going.
But level 5, man.
Out of character, no. I don't trust this place.
Well, I'm gonna go kill it. I like money, you see. And I am confident I can talk the local guard in Imperius to give us money for it. Or at least, the
You're not gonna throw
treasurer.
a hissy fit if you don't get your way, right?
I always get my way. That's the thing.
So that's not a no.
Well, it's never happened that I didn't get my way, so questions for later. I'm just saying, it's never happened. I have no idea. It's an unfound
Ma'am,
experience.
Ma'am, do you have a forge?
Forge. Oh. I have a furnace to make food.
All right, I'm gonna be outside, and I'll walk out.
Alright. As you step outside.
Gonna set up a campfire, set up my pot. And-
Start going at it. Go ahead and make that athletics check. Alright. Not quite as good of a day, but pretty close. As I'll say you get another eighth done. I don't feel like adding different fractions together right now, so.
I will say this though, we have a lot more time today.
You do. You could go on for a lot longer if you wanted.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Alright, make another athletics.
I'd like to.
Take the average of the two, or the higher two. Higher the two.
Is there like a area away from the inn, like a barn or something, or an out room?
There's definitely a large outside area around the inn. It's just kind of like the inn in this massive field. Arethyn, how long do you want to do it for?
It's only like 5 now, so I want to go until 10 o'clock.
All right, 5 hours. 23? By 10 o'clock, you'll be right on the edge of completing it. So if you go for 1 more hour, you'd probably be able to push it out.
I'll then push it then. I want to spin as fast as possible.
As you out till 11, you manage to finish the silver flail.
Alright. I want to ask her if I can use this outer building for a fee, if required.
Why do you want to use it?
Well, I have a lot of reading to do, and I need somewhere a bit quieter than the inn.
Fair enough. I mean, plenty of open space about. We've got the storage barn over there. It's up to you.
That'll do. How much?
All right. I mean, I'm not going to charge you.
Oh, fair enough.
Just don't mess with the cattle or anything, please.
You have my promise. And then I'll go to the set area and try to make gunpowder with Kira's orb.
Alright. Go ahead and make me... Let me
Alright.
read this stupid magical item again.
Arcana? I believe it was last time. You have it in white text. I'll say Arcana. Yeah, makes sense. In the Kira's orb like item thing, can you change the color of the text? It's like faded white.
Is it?
Yeah, so you have to like highlight it to read it.
Oh, that's odd. That's not how it is for me on my end.
Weird.
So I get stabbed, right?
What? How'd you do that, JM?
I didn't. You rolled that.
Yeah, what the fuck? How'd you do that?
I don't know.
But I'll go ahead and roll the Arcana.
I actually don't know. That's fucky. Alright. As you focus in on the orb, start channeling in some of your magical energy.
I'll do 4.
How many spells?
4 first levels and
Okay.
2 second levels.
Jesus, okay. You go ahead and funnel a lot of magic, at least for you, into this orb. As you see the little circles on the outside begin to churn, as you see it takes in...
And I think of it like inside of a vial. That way it's just not like
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you see the energy goes in, and then you see the orb kind of stops and lets out this golden pulse of magic as you see in front of you. This probably takes about an hour-ish.
Okay.
It's a lot of magic. I'll say...
Good Arcana check, too.
A good Arcana check. I'll say you see this wooden barrel
Oh, dear.
appear in front of you as you get about half a keg of gunpowder. As the barrel's half full.
All right. I'll go to Arethyn because I don't think anyone else is strength-based.
As you see Arethyn just working away on the floor.
Yeah. Perhaps not then. Is Laufter here?
I assume so. Is Ty here?
Yeah, he said BRB, that's why I asked.
Don't be scared. Approach the new person.
Well, I don't want to interrupt your work. Alright, fuck it. Nayr,
Yes.
come help me.
Okay.
I got some gunpowder again. I know you like this stuff.
I go over.
Alright, help me load it on the cart. There's a friggin' wooden barrel of... halfway full wooden barrel of gunpowder.
I am strong.
Hell yeah. Wait, did you roll?
I'm trying to.
Oh.
Am I? What is the strength?
Yeah.
Where the hell is my strength?
Top.
It's there you go.
Oh dear. Since I'm helping him, does he get advantage? Like helping him lift it?
What's your strength, Soren?
12.
Okay, you can roll again, Nayr.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Come on.
Nayr?
Yep. I'm doing it. I'm just saying a prayer first.
There you go.
There you go. As you both kind of lift up this keg, what you doing with it?
Just load it onto the cart.
In the back of the cart.
Okay.
My gosh,
Sorry.
listen.
Kind of space there. As you go ahead and lift this keg, and you notice the cart kind of shifts in
Sags a
weight.
little bit.
You kind of slide it in.
He's beginning to believe. Alright. Well, thanks. Now we got gunpowder to work with.
Keg. Yeah.
I remember what we did last time. Good times. Alright, that's it.
Right. Anything else for anyone?
I'm sleeping outside.
Okay. As do the other three sleep inside the tavern.
I go and sleep in my cart, in my hay bed.
Okay. Gotcha. Soren.
I'll go sleep. Like, not on the cart or in the cart, but like in the driver's like little section.
Okay.
With my
If
bedroll.
that's the case, then I'll presume Laufter also sleeps on the cart. As you guys all get comfy.
Is my paranoia spreading? Is that what I'm hearing?
Apparently.
No, have you seen the nice bed I made
Dude,
with
we
my
don't
hair?
trust anyone ever.
It's my bed. Listen, last time I slept in a
I don't know why you
inn,
guys don't
someone
trust
tried to burn it down.
the halfling lady is very nice.
The entire inn is a mimic, like the entirety of the inn. It's all a ploy. They're little puppet mind
They
figures.
have a monster block for that in one of the
They do.
books. Just like a
Horrible.
building mimic. Yeah.
They also have baby mimics.
I planned a one shot that the entire ship that they were traveling on was a mimic.
Oh my god.
It was fun.
But you guys go ahead and rest up for the night. It's up to you whether you want to do watches.
Yeah.
Alright.
We have an elf.
Then, first watch. Who's up?
I'll go ahead and take it since Laufter's usually first one.
I'll take the second too.
Nice. Nice. Good start, Soren. Yes, Soren, you keep a nice heavy watch throughout the night. But the only sounds you do hear are the occasional ambient noise from the tavern. You know, someone laughing or chuckling or running into something from being drunk. The usual. But as far as outside, it is very calm. Nothing really seems to catch your attention.
Alright. I'll wake him there.
Right. Nayr.
Far.
Nayr.
He's saying another prayer.
We have to summon him. Hey, Valen's alive.
Nayr. Oh, that's a good way.
Damn it.
He really hates that character.
I know, right?
It's quite funny. Nayr, Ryan.
Anybody?
I'm here. What's up?
Watch.
You're up for watch.
I woke you up.
Jeez.
You were
Yeah,
second.
sorry.
And I net 20.
I said third and fourth.
Oh, I thought you said second. Oh well.
Yeah, fine.
I woke you up anyway.
That is persuasion, not perception. That's perception. Yay! It's not a 3.
Nice. Nayr also
Pretty
keeping
good.
a nice watch. It must be the paranoia of this inn. I just don't understand why.
They didn't offer us gold to go kill the monster, that's why. We don't
also
trust them.
keep a very good watch. Nothing seems to disturb you. As on the third watch.
Is that me again?
It's up to you.
I'm
You
gonna
take third
say up.
or fourth. Okay. 9 and 12. A little more tired, you know.
I mean, that's 21 together.
Yes, we add. I forgot about that. You both keep a watch. But luckily you're kind of in, you know, there's people here. Nothing really wants to go near people. Gross. As
That's why I'm outside, not inside.
unless there's anything you want to do. On to fourth watch,
Nope, I hide in my hay bed.
which I think is just Arethyn.
Hello. That's
Can
me.
can I put a door next to him?
As again, decent watch. A little tired 'cause you stayed up a little bit later doing your task, but you do keep a decent eye out, and nothing seems to bother you. As the sun rises on another day of travel, as you can click that beautiful long rest button.
Thank God. I only have one
Yay,
spell
even
slot
though I
left.
didn't do anything.
Now that the weapon's cooled on, take it for a couple of test swings.
Go for it.
I'm gonna
You
feed
already-
thunder.
Already added it. Yep.
Perfect.
How are my hay levels in the back of the cart?
You're definitely chewing through the hay, but you do think
And-
you'll make it.
I go to the back inside and see if they sell hay.
You kind of go around the side, and you see there's this half elf kind of like manning the horses and various.
I drag Laufter because I know no one's gonna speak Infernal.
But you see a half elf kind of getting hay out for the cows and various cattle they have here. As he kind of looks at you. What can I do for all you two?
I just say hey.
Infernal.
Yep.
Excuse me?
Real question is, what can we do for you?
What do you mean?
The answer is nothing. And then I turn away.
I just grab a bunch of hay from the cart and show them it.
You want hay?
I nod.
All right. It's 5 gold per bale.
I buy 5 bales.
All right. As 25 gold you hand to him. As you guys then help get the 5 bales onto the cart. As you guys are
I'm
well
watching.
stocked. Whoever wants to help. If
You
not, the
mean I'm
half elf
strong?
mayor will do it.
I'll help.
I'm strong.
I don't mind.
See? I got a 12.
Hey, that's enough to lift a bale of hay, I'd say. But you get all 5 bales onto the cart. Anything else?
I'm good.
Sweet. With that, if everyone's ready, you guys, I presume, go ahead and
Heading
continue
off.
your journey south. As you continue at this point, you notice the roads are very quiet at this point. Not any traffic coming from the south. As you guys travel, it's kind of like Kansas, just a lot of grass. As the scenery is unchanging apart from the random farm or the random abandoned building.
What do you have against Kansas?
Thing. I'm just
Kansas
saying,
sucks.
it's a lot of the same.
I
Boring.
wouldn't know. Never been there.
I have. I live next door.
It's not a scenic state. Let's
No.
say that.
Lots of fields and nothing.
Yeah. But you guys travel for most of the day. Probably around the 3 p.m. mark. You guys begin to start passing various abandoned carts, you notice. Maybe occasional one here every 20 minutes.
I
as they-
check the carts.
Yes, loot.
Okay. Make an investigation there.
Yes. I have a 1 in that.
I have a 6.
You can go for it, Soren. Nayr, you're kind of just searching for the search, and you're not really going in for details. You don't seem to find a lot. You find like basic things, various tools, basic food, various clothing. I will say you find 5 gold pieces.
Ooh.
As you're kind of checking through some of them. I'll say you find 10 gold pieces, but you also notice here and there along the wood, you see the wood looks like it's been melted.
I
And
wanna.
various items along it have also been melted.
Yeah, I wanna check that even further.
I
Alright.
just look at Laufter to see if he did it.
Nature or Arcana, your choice.
Good at both, but better at Arcana. Oof.
You kind of look at it, and you can't really tell. You can't really determine the cause. It just looks like it's been melted.
Fair enough. Probably the monster in the area, but looks like it melted some of this stuff.
Melted, you say? I'll hop off the cart. I'll walk over.
I'll gesture towards what I'm looking at.
Is it like melted metal or is it like
Melted wood.
melted wood?
Yes.
That's unnatural.
You can see various items that are also along the cart have been either partially melted or like they have holes melted through them. As you, yeah, Arethyn, you're drawing a blank.
What could
not sure
possibly
what it
melt
is.
wood?
I point at Laufter.
True. Well,
And then I stab the cart.
I nodded approval.
alright. Well, surely we'll run into it if we keep going.
Feels like we're the only ones out here, though.
Exactly. It'll target us just like it targeted them. And we'll be ready.
Your hay's going to melt.
True.
I hop back on the cart.
I can fly.
As you guys continue. As start passing the carts, they slowly start increasing in frequency and yet also decreasing at the same time. You mainly notice as you get closer or keep going on that the damage to the cart sustained is a lot greater, where half of the cart is just melted away, or wheels or large sections of the cart.
Ooh, dragon?
But as you continue onwards, you eventually kind of come up over this hill, and you can hear this little stream as you see this little river kind of going down, heading west to east. And you see there's this stone bridge that crosses it. It's about 15 feet across. And you can see various bodies kind of just littering around it. And you can see half of the bridge itself, or a large part of it, appears to have just melted away.
Alright. Do I see anything? Like, near the bridge, under it, even?
Make a perception. You guys are about 100 feet off, so. You kind of start looking around. You can't seem to spot anything.
Okay.
At least nothing moving.
Well, what do you think, boys? Girls?
Well, it's strange that there's no eating the bodies.
Yeah.
Wait, there's bodies?
Yes. You see about 20
I loot
bodies. Okay. As
Ah, yes, the bait. As he runs off.
Nayr, you go out and start looting the bodies.
I'm gonna attempt to look for, like, a hiding spot.
Okay. The area or the path kind of in front of the bridge is somewhat ridgy. You can see there's kind of like these cliffs and the road kind of goes in between them, maybe 5-foot cliffs. Nayr, as you start looting the bodies, you notice as you're kind of going through them, a lot of the bodies are like melted. As gross as that sounds, parts of them have just been melted away or melted through the skin, through the bone. You see these large slashes, almost like claw marks, but like as if the claws were like, you know, a solid number of inches apart, kind of going up their whole abdomen. Some appear to have really large pierce wounds kind of in their torso. Pretty gruesome. But you do manage to find 11 gold pieces.
Ooh.
As you kind of go through these bodies. Soren, you said you're trying to hide.
Look for a hiding spot.
Okay. I'll say with your perception, you do think you could probably get a good spot kind of along the ridge edge. Kind of the best you can get, or underneath a tree.
I'll go up to it.
Okay.
Is there anything hiding there?
In the ridge?
Yeah. Is there something like already hiding there?
No.
Alright. Then I'll shoot a chaos bolt into the air and then hide.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Damn it.
All right. As you see, Soren kind of gets along the edge of this cliff face and just shoots this bolt up into the air until you see it kind of dissipates about 120 feet up. Arethyn and Laufter, what are you up to?
I just look at Laufter and go, "Are your friends always this weird?"
The answer is yes, but he's not here.
I thought he was back.
Hey, he made a roll. Ty, are you muted?
I haven't heard him speak.
Because he's not back then.
He made a roll.
Yeah, he did make a perception roll
Yeah.
during watches.
He might be on the phone.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds
That's the
intriguing, huh?
case. Want to take a quick 5-minute piss break?
Yeah.
Sure, I could use some food.
Oh, Ty's typing.
On the phone, yep.
Gotcha. We'll take a
That
5-minute
doesn't
piss break.
say, that doesn't say fun. It says Ohine.
Well,
Ohine.
I assumed.
Wait for Ty to get ready.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Ohana, and he spelled
And
it
that
wrong.
means family, right?
Yep.
What
So
does
Ace-
family mean?
JM's perception rolls with, disadvantage because of his race. In my group, almost got him killed Monday.
Really?
Yeah. It was a
Got ran
50-50
over.
shot or he was dead.
Twice.
Jeez.
He got ran over by a herd of elk twice. Or would have, but it was a 50-50 shot. I said high or low and rolled a D100, and the new party member guessed correctly. I'm like, alright, he doesn't take the second part of that. Literally exactly enough damage to kill.
Jesus. Alright.
It was fun.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Alright, same. Ooh. Do, do.
I'm back.
Welcome.
I found a bag of chips.
Nice. I found string cheese.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hello, Ace.
Hello.
It is good to see you. Or, hear you.
Hear you. Yeah.
You don't see nobody.
Is everyone here?
I haven't heard Ty. So.
Nah, I haven't heard Ryan either.
I just talked.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I was probably crunching really hard on these chips.
What kind of chips?
Doritos spicy nacho.
Okay, I can forgive you.
They also have tapatio sauce on them. extra spicy.
Yeah.
Ow.
So throwing my guess in the ring here. I'm pretty sure it's a black dragon wormling.
They do acid.
I said melts.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess we didn't really ask the nature of the melt. Like, do they smell like a burn marks, etc.?
Here's the thing: wood doesn't melt.
It burns.
Exactly. So if heat was applied to it, it
Sure.
would char. Ace is hitting his forehead like, why did I invite JM?
It's a good guess. It makes sense.
You play too much D&D, it's official.
Adam does play a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of D&D.
There's never been a moment where I was like, you play too much D&D, but this one did it for me. You play too much.
I
mean, it's
it's
fair.
a lot of D&D.
Want to know the reason why I don't have a life? Well, I play a lot of D&D.
Because D&D's better.
That's facts.
I'd play it every day if I could, but
Here's the thing, though. I DM a lot of games, and that
Mhm.
means prep time.
Yeah.
So that free time I could have
yeah,
It's all
is all
D&D.
prep time.
you get in that mindset
Yeah.
too. A lot.
It's like you only DM 2 games.
How many games do I DM?
I only
The
do
Thursday
one.
Game. There's the Tuesday game, the Wednesday game. Now it's going to be the Friday game, the Saturday game.
Thursday.
All right, I'm here. Sorry about that, guys.
Welcome back, buddy.
Welcome, my
Take a
friend.
5-minute break to get some food and drinks.
I had a headphone in. I was trying to listen as well as I could, but it was the first time
Nah.
I've talked to Caitlin all day. So
Multitask.
No worries, buddy.
Fair enough, buddy.
We got a
Yeah.
half of a keg of gunpowder.
oh fuck yeah.
I used a Chaos Orb, and I created a half of a keg of gunpowder.
Sweet. Have a keg?
Yes. I rolled.
Oh shit.
I rolled really well and used a lot of spell slots.
Okay.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah.
Sweet. Anybody have any like empty potion jars that we can split that up into?
I've never had to use a healing potion. I just get really lucky. He doesn't hit me very often. It's like the opposite of JM.
Yeah. All right. Well, keep
No
it there,
offense, Ace.
and we'll try to find like those mini keg barrels.
Yeah. He
The ones that you
hits.
can like fit in your hand.
You hit Quinnterra a lot. I feel like it's
Wow.
intentional somehow. Like the dice is just trying to kill Quinnterra.
Faith just like this needs to go.
Well, Valen's also fucked her up.
Mhm.
That's true. That one fight, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that one.
I mean, she
Alright.
kind of
So-
did it to herself, but.
Cool. So we got that. Awesome.
Alright. Well,
So
we're
there's
all
a bunch of
back.
dead bodies in front of us there, Ty.
Ooh.
Yes.
Favorite.
Nayr went to loot.
Okay. What are we just in the middle of a field, or is there a building,
You
or
are
We're on the road.
on the road, in front of the bridge. A half melted bridge.
half melted? Is it to the point where it looks like we can still travel over it, or is it like melted right in the middle and it falls down if you go over it?
You probably could. It's kind of like a large chunk of the side.
Okay. First of all, let's gather up these bodies real quick. Set them on fire. How many bodies are we talking?
20.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
is
Actually,
slowly picking the gold off of them, and
Yeah.
Soren is hiding underneath a ridge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just watching from the car, like, oh no, he's just as crazy as the rest of them.
I will fall behind, and as they get looted, just set them on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Right. As Laufter, you walk up and start collecting the bodies to burn them,
I'm
and
gonna look.
dragging them together.
As he lights them on fire and makes smoke, I'm gonna look up to the sky and see what I see.
Right, make a perception.
Damn.
No.
Arethyn, as you look up to the sky, Nayr and Laufter, as you're kind of picking away at the bodies, and everyone, you kind of experience this kind of flash as all the light around you kind of just flickers almost for a second, as just like a casting of blackness washes over you, just for maybe half a second. Arethyn, you look up, and you can see way up in the sky is just this dot. You can't really make out much shape, just this dot. You can see this little dot kind of slowly begins to just circle above.
I look down, contemplate whether or not I should tell them. I'll look back up. Is it coming closer?
The dot is getting bigger.
Don't mean to disturb you, gentlemen, but I point up.
As you guys
I
all
look
look up.
I think it's an
Takes a
aboleth.
second to spot. Kind of takes a second to spot, but eventually you do all see the dot. As the dot still continues to grow. As what would you guys like to do?
I guess Armor of Shadows first of all, and then I back away from Nayr and try to say spread out as much as you can.
I'm gonna hop off the cart and hide under it.
I do this instantly.
Okay. As Soren, you immediately just let out the wings. What'd you say you're doing, Laufter?
First Armor of Shadows right as soon as that bleep
Gotcha.
happens,
I
and
think
then I
it-
start shouting to spread out, and I move like as far away from Nayr and everybody else, so we're evenly spread out.
Gotcha. Soren, you are hiding next to the ridge. Arethyn, you're underneath the cart. Gotcha.
And as I separate from Nayr, I'll cast guidance on him. So for the next minute, you can add 1d4 to any ability checks.
Gotcha. Let's see.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check, even though I know I'm terrible at them.
Go for it.
And I'll fire a bolt if the monster that's coming at us,
Gotcha.
which
Give me
has
a second.
120 foot range.
Arethyn is underneath the cart. Yeah.
Disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Right.
Plus possible 3/4
We'll
cover.
just say you're underneath the cart, trying to hide. Nayr and Laufter, you guys just kind of like standing in the road?
Probably off to the side. There's no like woods off to the side, is there?
No,
all
there's
kinda
just a
open.
couple of trees.
We're in Kansas, boy.
Yeah, if there's a tree, I'll try to get behind it.
Alright. You kind of run up to a tree. Nayr? What you doing, bud?
Ryan?
Right.
I'm thinking.
Turn up, buddy.
Hey, that is fair.
I'm gonna hide under the dead bodies.
Okay. You want to make a stealth?
I suppose.
You don't have to make a stealth. It's up to you. All right.
Yeah, it's about the
You
same as
guys
if you
all
didn't make
kind
it.
of find some way to hide. Maybe not very well, but at least some way to hide. As
I have this too. I don't know if that helps. I don't know what that does.
that's more for in combat thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm in combat in my mind.
fair enough. Laufter and those who can't look at the sky, you see the dot just slowly grows. Eventually, you can begin to see what appears to be two large kind of wings on either side of this large figure that slowly gets closer and closer. As you can see it occasionally kind of flies over the area, casting that shadow again. As you can see, it appears to be looking, searching for something. As
I want to
As
bring
you're
a
all
tip
just
to
kind
hide.
of- okay, I'll let you.
Thank you. Better.
As you kind of like readjust
Better than a
yourself.
5.
Eventually, you all kind of hear this very kind of this large whoosh as a large gust of wind kind of follows it. As you hear these large kind of metallic flaps, and then this large. As Laufter, you kind of are able to get a glance of it from behind the tree trunk. As you see this form of this large, clearly draconic figure. These beautiful shining copper scales kind of, running down its form. As you can see, it's standing up tall with its large neck, perusing the area. The tree you're standing behind is actually kind of behind it, and you can see it's looking towards the wagon. And you can see Nayr's underneath the dead body, like 30 feet in front of it. As you see, it's just kind of looking. And you just kind of hear this low, I can smell you.
Can I tell what it is now?
Soren, you'd definitely be able to make out the copper color when it was flying.
Okay. How big is it?
If you had to guess, probably 5-10 feet in height.
Okay. There's not an adult or an ancient one, at least.
I'm
kinda-
gonna just
go for it.
I'm gonna guess minor illusion of just a quick figure that just moves behind a tree in whatever direction we don't have anybody in. See if he notices that and goes after it.
Okay. 30 feet?
Yeah.
Alright. You kind of cast out, kind of on the other side of the road from which you were on. It's just this little flicker of an image kind of moving across. And as that happens, you immediately see the dragon's head whip around. And you see it makes contact with the little flicker as it kind of goes.
It's a young copper dragon, isn't it?
Potions. What's your spell save DC?
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As the little flicker goes by, you see the dragon turns, and you see it just reels back and shoots out this line of green acid in its direction. As you see the acid coats the ground, and you just hear the sizzling of the ground as it slowly starts getting melted away. But you see as the acid passes through the illusion and hits the ground, the dragon kind of turns its head for a second.
Now would be a good time to attack, now that his breath weapon's down.
Yep.
Clever. as he kind of starts whipping around,
He
searching.
hears the clanging of someone rolling from under the cart. Click, 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 click.
Are you guys going for it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll cast Tasha's Mind
fuck
Whip
it.
All right,
immediately.
We're rolling initiative, aren't we?
you are.
Yeah.
Soren. Fortunately, you are just out of range.
Shit. Would I have known that?
That's gonna be a big map then.
You could have.
I have Distance Spell. So fuck it, I'll use it. Meta Magic.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'll say you managed to pop that off at the beginning.
Yeah, there we go. Double the range of the spell.
Because you have shadows on, I can't see anything to the left of the tree, and I know I can see him there.
I'll do that.
There we go. That works.
I'm ready, coach. Put me in.
You guys look cute together. Do you guys see that? You look cute together. There.
Ooh. There we go.
Everybody.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm in danger.
Soren, you kind of let out the little whip as you just start messing with the dragon's mind. As you do manage to kind of start messing with him a little bit. Just choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus.
Actually, I'm 90 feet within for my starting square.
Oh, you are. That's odd.
So I don't have
But
to
I
use
would,
the
I would say
distance
that
spell? I would have to
never
step
mind.
out.
You're the Dungeon Master.
Technically, you can't see around the cliff.
I mean, I could
face.
step out to here and do it.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Okay, I'll allow
As long as you're
I'll be
good
nice.
with that.
Dungeon Master, can I
Thank
at
you,
least
baby.
roll out of the cart and stand up?
Yeah, I'll let you roll out. of the card. If he can get that up, you're able to stand
It
up.
depends.
Hey.
How badass does this roll out?
Oh, it's click, 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 click. I'm wearing full armor.
Yeah,
You.
it's a slow roll.
It sounds like a trash can just rolling down the street.
You have the same health as Ashnard does.
Hey,
42 out of
you're
42.
lucky on the initiative.
Okay.
Who are we missing?
Me,
Soren.
sorry. I was too busy reminiscing about my other character.
All right.
Hey, the dragon rolled absolute shit.
Good. Arethyn,
First
you're up
initiative.
first. As you roll, stand, and immediately you're ready to go.
And he can only move. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
And
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
I'll take an action and dash.
Go for it.
I'll move to here.
All right.
Might as well.
Gonna hit the funny button. Yeah.
Nice.
Just
I'm sad.
full sprint,
sad
drawing
Hack's
out the
not
war
here for
pick.
this session. The only reason I'm doing this is because he said bet that I wouldn't include a dragon. You guys are taunting me, and I was like bet, and here we are. Too bad Quinnterra's not here.
You're like,
I
screw
pull
you
out the war
guys.
pick
We're going
and
home.
It starts swinging in my hands as I just stare at this creature. No words.
Is
I'm ready for combat. Let's do this. Anyways, end my
you
turn.
see the dragon just kind of stares down. Damn you. Anything else, Arethyn?
Also, he just ran. He saw this trash can run 90 feet.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyways, end my turn. Yeah.
Laufter.
I'm gonna move up. So I have him within 30 feet of me, which I think he is now. Yep. I'm gonna cast blindness, deafness on him.
Oh,
Nice.
He needs to make a con save.
which one is he gonna be?
Blind.
My
Gotcha.
man.
What's your DC?
15.
Yes! Good job, Ty.
So for the duration, but at the start of each of his turns, he can make a con save to try to
At
get
the
out
end
of
of
it.
each of his turns.
Oh, at the end. Oh, even better.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right. He is blind as you let out this kind of horrible incantation as you see this kind of black magic course into its head as Arethyn, I'd say you see the eyes of the dragon just get blackened out as you see the dragon immediately starts whipping around its head. What is this foul magic? As he's getting
That was the
upset.
distraction.
And I will move back behind the tree.
All right.
That's my turn.
I will say that out loud. You fool! I was the
Gotcha.
distraction.
Tee. My turn.
Soren.
All right.
Yes. Oh, and you've got your wing thing going too.
Yep. So I'm gonna fly up 30 feet,
Go for it.
and then actually up 30 feet, but like 1 square or 25 feet, and then 1 square further. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. No distance spell stuff or twin spell stuff because it's only him. So we'll just do a nice, good chaos bolt.
Go for it.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah. I might as well see if I crit. Come on, crit.
Go for it.
Nope. So the 25 to hit. 2 or 3.
25 to hit.
So we'll do cold damage.
All right. As this bolt lands into him. 14. As you see it kind of frost over the scales a little bit. He's looking quite upset.
As he should be. But that'll do.
All right. Nayr is you're still underneath the dead body, technically. Right.
Yeah, I'm just reading something real quick.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is he blind or deaf? I forgot which one.
He's blind.
Okay.
Bitch.
I will stop. I'm gonna, stand up and move right there. Why is there a yellow dot on my face?
Guidance.
Yeah.
And
is it?
for everybody who doesn't know, blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Nice.
So,
Dope.
And I cast.
You stand up.
Yeah, I stood up.
Spiritual weapon. Where you want to put him. I'll let you control him, so.
Where is it?
You put him on the other side.
There you go.
Yeah. My flaming sword of justice, bitch.
Alright. 22 does hit as the blade just kind of goes through.
Roll one
Through
more
the
time for
scales.
just in case you crit.
Yep, got advantage. Alright. No crit, sadly.
If only.
And that's only a bonus action, or?
Yep, that's just a bonus.
Okay, okay. And action. I'm gonna use. Ah! Okay, do I get advantage even on spell attacks?
Yes.
Oh.
You are down to cantrips.
I'm down to cantrips?
Yeah, you can
Is
only
a spiritual
do
weapon as a spell.
Yep.
one leveled.
Do I still get advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Call
Oh,
the dead, baby.
Where's the
Nice.
saving throw? As the bells ding ding, the dragon just kind of
Yeah.
whips its head around, trying really hard to resist anything else coming its way.
that's my turn.
All right.
All right. He can only
That's-
move, take an action, or bonus action this turn,
Yep.
and he has no reaction.
No, it's
Yep.
slow. He's not slowed, is he? He's just blind.
Mind whip.
Mind whip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
you get
okay.
mind whipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically
Boop.
slows them for.
Can't take a reaction till the end of his next turn, and can only make one of the three: move, action, or bonus action.
You see the large copper dragon whipping its head around. I can still smell you. As you see, he lifts out his two massive wings and lifts off the ground.
Master
Arethyn,
would like to roll your recharge.
I would. Is that beginning of turn or end
Beginning
of
of turn.
Beginning
turn?
it.
Ooh, interesting. That's fun. Ooh, that is very fun. But he will still take off into the air. Arethyn, you'll get your attack of opportunity.
Okay. With the war pick.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning side.
Gotcha.
17 to hit.
As you go in for kind of the little leg that dangling in, and you feel the pick hit, it barely kind of cracks through the scale as it barely hits.
Barely hits. Then I'm activating trip attack.
It ties, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, Battlemaster.
Oh,
Nice.
Did I just hear him say he activated a trap card?
Essentially,
Yes.
Yeah.
but a trip.
Okay, so it does 10, then he's got to make a strength save.
Yep.
I swear to fuck.
Yes! Yes, damn!
You ain't going nowhere.
Somehow you trip a fucking dragon.
So basically, as he's flying off, I basically hit the pick and then I twist it and actually just pull him down.
Gotcha.
Jesus.
Alexa, not you. Stop it.
You take
Mess
one extra.
up his flight path and kind of hook into his foot as he tries to take off but can't get the leverage and kind of fumbles into the ground.
He's not prone on the ground.
Yep. And
No,
that's his one choice for the
It is.
movement.
No, on a failed save, you
Action.
knock the target prone. He is prone.
Yep.
But he tried to move.
Then he's still got movement. He did choose movement, so after getting knocked prone, he will go ahead. I'll say it counts as 5 feet of movement. He's trying to fly.
10 feet, actually.
Half
He's
his,
to be 5 feet up and then 5 feet to leave my range.
Fair enough.
half his movement to stand up.
Yep. So that brings him down to that. Gotcha. He will immediately kind of jump up and then seeing a situation. He can smell where you are, Arethyn. As you kind of see he's sniffing around, he will shift around like that. Then, end of his turn, he gets to make another con save.
Yep.
Against blindness.
And
Oh,
ooh,
fail.
I feel bad. I feel bad for you, Ace.
I know,
That's-
right?
Oh,
Dragon
We have so many mechanics going on here.
It is
Mhm.
ridiculous. Oh,
It's not
Love
our
you,
first
Ace.
rodeo with a
Thank
dragon.
you.
it's okay. Arethyn, after getting the pick lodged out of its foot,
as it's crawling on the ground. Yes. Crawl like the worm you are.
He stood up.
No, he flew a little bit.
alright, another war pick as you go in for the chest. Oh.
Tries another trip attack.
Alright, that's another 12, and then a strength save. Thank you.
That's
Jesus.
fair enough.
God. Succeeds one save, finally.
That's another 12 points of damage.
Yep. Got it. As the
I'm
pick
just
kind
gonna
of
move over here and my turn.
rips out some of the scales. Laufter.
All right.
Can't believe that's not concentration. Okay.
It's a great spell, dude.
So con saves don't require sight, do they?
No.
All right.
He
Also,
fails.
it's only
Yeah, I
against
would
checks.
say so.
That he has the automatic failure too.
Yeah, okay. So saving throws, he still gets to roll.
Right.
Only ability checks.
Okay. Sneak around here. So I can see him. And let's just go for Scorching Ray on him, and all three will fucking hit. Let's go.
Nice. As they all slam into him. 11,
Hell yeah, dude.
20 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
As you begin to see some of the scales begin to get seared, start falling off, you can see he's starting to get hurt. Some blood starting to pool out as, yep, you get your little flame buff.
I'm gonna stay out and watch the action this time. But that's yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Soren.
I just realized I keep forgetting to roll my like extra damage for Necrotic Shroud, but I'll not forget this time.
I think he has to be in range.
No, it's just add on to any spells or attack rolls that I
When it
do.
first happens. That's what. Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
15 there, and then extra 7.
Right. Like 21.
Yep. And the type is 6 or 4. We'll do force.
Right. As the bolt just slams into it and just rips scales off from the impact. And you see that the underneath where the scales get ripped off, you can see your kind of divine energy just begins to make this flesh rot underneath. As the dragon's not looking good. As he starts really starting to... He looks a little panicked. We'll say that much.
He was not ready for today.
He was not. He's been having a good time, you know, killing the locals.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet closer. Still 25 feet in the air.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. Nayr.
So, you swinging the sword, does that still cost a spell at this point? Or is it just an action?
Doesn't... It just takes a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no spell slot.
Okay, I can...
Yeah, you still have advantage? As it goes into
that
a
was
swing,
damage. Ugh.
but
Oh, it's that
the
time.
dragon is getting a little more alert of where things are as he manages to dodge it.
I still have action.
Still have your action. Yep. You can still use a
Okay.
spell if you want to.
There you go.
That's
Nice.
rough, buddy.
As you
Hell
charge
yeah.
this divine bolt as it like lightning bolts through the air and then slams into the dragon. 11 points of radiant damage. Nice. Anything
Oh
else
wow,
for you?
4111.
Super unlucky.
Anything else, Nayr?
Yeah, take the curse off my dice, will you?
Yeah. Sad
I'm
times.
sorry.
But that's all.
Alright. Dragon's turn.
Would
Alright.
you like to recharge?
Okay, I don't have to. The dragon kind of sniffs the air. You'll pay for this. As he's gonna stippy step over to here. As he kind of slides a little bit, and you see him kind of reel back and spray this line of acid.
Do I get a
As-
attack of opportunity with my sword?
No, it's not a
No.
creature.
It is not a creature. As the line goes like this.
I am
As
a creature, though.
No, but
The
your
sword
weapon
isn't.
is.
Sword isn't.
Yeah.
The sword is a part of
As-
me.
Arethyn and Nayr, I need you guys to make dex saving throws.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
How do you get a 0?
He has
doesn't-
-1 dex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Fucking 43. That's rough, buddy.
Dex saving throw?
Dex saving throw.
Ah! Oh, wait. I have
A dex check.
That was the first. We actually rolled 2 18s, so
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
That's a check, not a saving.
Oh,
I guess it doesn't technically matter because your saving throw would just add more or not.
You rolled an 18, so.
To be a dick or not to be a dick?
50-50
That is
chance.
the question. That's fair. This D4 is even. We take the first one. If it's odd, we take the saving
Would
throw.
it be still within a minute? Because Nayr does have guidance.
He
That's only
does.
ability check, not saving throws.
It's even anyway.
Ah. Yeah, I'll let you take the check. I'll be nice. I left it up to Fate, and Fate said, "Fuck you again." So
50-50 chance, baby.
Oh, ability checks. Yep.
That's twice now,
but you
JM.
still take half damage. So
Half
that's
damage.
21. Round down. 21 points of acid damage, and you see the dragon just sprays Arethyn in this acid. It just starts chewing through the armor into the flesh as Arethyn immediately
Drops.
falls down.
Fuck.
And Nayr gets a good blasting and it's kind of like wiping the acid off, but looks pretty bad. As the dragon will then... What does he want to do? He will then now take up into the air a little ways. And he'll say he goes about 20 feet into the air and kind of hovers. And then he'll make his con save. Another natural one.
Hell yeah.
Guys, you're getting lucky.
Mm-hmm.
That will
Too
end
bad
the
Estenbrett
dragon's
doesn't have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking
Arethyn,
saving
death
throws.
saving throw.
If I ever needed a net 20,
Oh, buddy.
you're right
I
now.
swear to God.
You know, let's talk about JM like calling some rolls, all right? Sometimes they happen, sometimes they don't.
Double
DM,
nasty
bring out your
20.
DM rolls. Bring out your DM roll, please.
Still a success,
Close.
at least.
But still a success.
Mm-hmm.
Still a positive.
Oh, dear.
Laufter.
All right.
As you see that unfold.
Yep. Gonna hit him with quick little fire bolts. No, I'm not.
You have
As
advantage.
just... Yeah, you do.
Yeah, he's still blinded.
Yep.
He's still fucking blind.
Cool.
Nice.
2 points of fire damage. As a little bolt.
job,
Just
buddy.
a little bolt. A little singe, you know? Damage is damage.
Yep. And then I'll move my 30 feet towards him. And that's my turn.
Right. Soren.
Alright, I'll move to there. And... I'm gonna toss his mind whip him again.
For it. Intelligence save.
Yes!
Nice.
15 points of psychic damage. And he is once again slowed.
Yep, no reactions. And the works. How far in the air is he?
20 feet.
Okay.
So that'd be 40 feet distance for you if you're 25 feet in the air.
Oh, also.
That's right. Another 6 points.
An extra 6.
Necrotic damage.
And that'll be it.
Yeah. As you see this little whip into the mind once again, as the dragon is just whipping its head around in pain. He's not looking good.
Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
Nayr.
My sword still hit him.
I don't. Can it go in the air? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it
levitate.
can just
It's a
barely hit
floating
him.
weapon.
Yep, you can just barely move him into the range.
Hi.
As you just lift him up. 26. That hits. 6 points of force damage. As you're whittling away at him, as a few more scales, a little bit more blood begins to leak out.
Good. Yeah, nice job, man. Good shit.
Anything else, Nayr? Pull the dead. Alright. Wisdom save. Natural
Oh my
one.
god.
Yes! What the fuck,
Yeah.
Ace?
So that's 9 points of necrotic damage against him. Sick. Anything else, Nayr?
Yep.
That's another level
you
spell and
use
bonus
your
action.
bonus.
It's your bonus action to make the sword attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
As well as, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Mm.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Oof.
Anything else?
Hold on.
Alright. Set a cool.
Alright.
You've got your
Move,
movement.
move action or bonus action. One of the three.
Recharge first.
You do want to die?
Maybe.
Play
As
this
the
character
dragon-
for a month now. 2 sessions.
Yeah.
As
First
the
combat
dragon's
with.
whipping around its head, you see it kind of stops for a second, and you see it grills its teeth in anger. But you see it kind of makes an adjustment with its wings and begins flying this direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, as he pretty much begins flying away as he gets to like there.
Okay. How far away is he technically?
He flies about 80 feet away.
Okay. I can get him with distance spell. Actually, I can get him with.
Shots at him.
I can get him with a
Arethyn.
lot.
Oh, and he'll make his con save.
I have 240 feet of range.
My
Oh
God.
my
Let's go, Caleb. Let's
god.
like you turn that one in a row, buddy.
Jesus Christ. So I have 240 feet range.
Arethyn,
Effectively.
death save.
You know, nat 20s, they're a thing.
One failure.
Yeah, 6.
Come on, Laufter, get him.
I wish I had more spell slots.
Damn Warlocks.
Yup.
Up to 11 level, that struggle is real.
Don't be mad. That one came in clutch.
Yeah. Well, all I can do is hit him with another firebolt.
Go for it.
15 to hit.
Oh, man.
As you see the bolt flies
doesn't-
out, but just barely misses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, should I do it? I don't
Do
know.
it.
I think this is a bonus action.
Do everything. Anything, everything.
I mean, I think this is an action.
Oh. Summon Greater Demon?
Yep.
It's an
Where's
action.
the is well? It's not regular summon greater. It's
It would take an action with
it would take
Damn.
an action though.
It would. It
My
lets
turn?
you cast the spell through it.
Yep.
So.
And it's in the range is only 60. He's out of my range for it. Anyway.
My turn?
All right. Yep. I'm done. I'll move over to move all the way over there.
Alright.
No, now I'm done.
Soren, you're up. He is about, what is that? 85 feet? I didn't measure that exactly, but
I'm moving
about
30
that
foot
ish.
closer.
Okay, so I'll say you're within 60 feet.
All right. Good old Chaos Bolt. Still advantage because he's blind.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Or another 25. What kind
Let's
of damage?
see. We'll do my Psychic Mastery to make it psychic.
Gotcha.
Necrotic Shroud.
Yep.
Another 9.
Okay. 19. As another bolt hits into the back of him. As you see, for a second, he kind of begins to drop and then catches himself in the air. He's still flying.
Shit. Alright. That's all I got.
Nayr.
What does he look?
He's struggling to stay afloat, but he's gaining distance on you guys. The moment he is about 120-ish feet away from you, 110-ish.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
Within distance.
Let's see, son of a bitch.
Kill
To
him.
him.
What you gonna do? Guiding bolt as
Ah, that misses.
the bolt begins arcing through the air, and for a second you see it almost in tandem line up with the wing, and then arc in the wrong direction, flying
Damn it.
off. Oh my god!
See, based on my maths,
One more.
if I move 30 feet, and then, he moves his 80 feet away, I have 240 feet range with a spell. Can I get one more?
Essentially, anything else, Nayr?
Mm,
You still have your bonus, but you have used your spell. So,
yeah. There's not a lot of stuff that I can do with as a bonus action. with
yeah,
this
you kind of have to
class.
like plan it out.
No.
But clerics have more than most classes, so.
I was gonna say I don't even know what a bonus action is.
Yeah, I think I don't got anything else.
Alright.
I don't got
Dragon's turn.
bonus actions.
Can I roll for recharge? Oh, thanks, game. Another one. The dragon does have its full set. He will go ahead and fly 160 feet.
Fuck.
Mhm.
Let's see here.
Pretty much, yeah. So 60 plus
30.
160, you are 220 feet away before moving.
Okay, I have range for one more then. With distant spell.
Roll that con save, buddy.
Yep, con save.
There it is.
24.
And I don't have advantage on this swing. Or this
As
shot.
the blindness finally
Lucky
wears off.
bastard. Finally, it pays off.
I guess
Alright.
my luck finally coming
Well.
through a little bit here.
Shit.
But, Arethyn? Death
Hey, that's
save.
me.
It
You know
is.
something? If I roll a 1, I die.
Yep.
Yep.
But if I roll a 20,
Come
I
back.
wake up.
Yeah. We love chance.
Alright.
16.
You didn't die.
Not yet. Laufter, is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna just spare the dying on him.
Alright.
And
Everything gets
as a
stabilized.
bonus action, I'm just gonna scream out, "Mal, kill the dragon!" And that's it.
My face down body, thanks you.
Soren.
All right, bonus action. I create a spell slot with my flexible casting.
Alright. Go for it.
I'm not risking. Shit, he's 220 feet away. Tasha's Mindwood doesn't have the range. Fuck. I was gonna like not risk,
Yeah.
the attack roll, but I'm gonna have to.
I believe in you, man.
Nope. You
Move
can
the
do
30
it.
feet. Come on. Distance
190
spell.
feet distance.
Chaos bolt.
Double the range of the spell.
Come on. Yes!
Yes.
And necrotic shroud.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Nice.
You rolled with advantage.
Oh shit.
Oh, and the
You rolled
first
a
one was a
I forgot to
5,
untoggle
10,
it. God
12.
damn it.
Which
Bitch ass dragon running away from me.
As Soren, you fly forward, charge some of your stored magical energy into another slot, send out the bolt.
Wasn't meant to
It
be.
just misses its target.
Damn it.
As I think that was pretty much the limit of what could be done,
Yeah, I don't have the range for another.
as the dragon
doubt.
just keeps flying off. into the
160.
distance.
Wait, how far is he?
At this point, he's about 260 away from you, Nayr. 260
Wow.
feet. Yeah.
Mhm.
You move 120, 100.
A longbow.
Turn.
I don't have any of that.
Yeah. A longbow could do it with disadvantage.
Who's got a longbow?
No one. I just know it was 300.
Yep.
Damn it.
As that
However,
was
guys,
on
I
that.
blame
I will-
Quinnterra.
I will say this. Of an enemy leaving and escaping from battle is still a victory for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's gonna come
Do I
back.
still get experience?
Well, we're milestone technically, so. But that was a very intense fight.
I'll
So,
fly
Interpret it that as you will.
to Arethyn.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
As Arethyn starts to stir from everything, you hear the voice from his head go, "Did we win?"
Bitch ass dragon ran away.
Figures.
Yep.
Can I
what? Oh, go for it.
can I ponder on copper dragons and like their alignment?
Sure. You can make a nature check or a history.
Oh, I would have chosen history. But... Oh well. Ah, god damn it! I need to toggle advantage.
Rolled a 2
Off.
first. A 6. Soren, you've never really studied dragons before. You don't really know that they came in different colors, actually. You're like, oh, shit.
Anyone know if what kind of alignment that dragon was?
Doesn't
The
matter.
dragon.
Well, yeah, if it was a good aligned dragon, why the hell's it killing
What's a +1 to spell attack rolls?
+1 to hit
Yeah.
for
Do
spells?
I have that?
I think Quinnterra has that.
I
A
have
wand.
the wand.
Wand of Calcrius?
I have it.
Oh. Did you ever roll a 16?
Yeah, would that have changed anything?
Yeah. Guiding bolt, 16 to hit, 17 radiant
Yeah,
damage.
and then I would have had advantage on my Chaos Bolt because Guiding Bolt.
Well, it's too late now, lads.
Yep.
God damn it!
You gotta remember these things.
God damn it, Ryan! I'm done with you.
I can't revert that far back. If it was still
No.
in combat, yes, but sadly.
That was literally his last turn.
Listen, it's not my fault. It doesn't. You have to go under that.
Give him a chance, 50-50?
No, it's too late.
I know, I'm just pressing my luck.
As Arethyn stands up, you see like the helmet in front is
Hey,
completely
it's not
melted.
my fault. It's the DM's fault.
Sure,
You didn't remember your equipment. That's
Ryan.
your fault.
All you.
I'll add it right now.
As Arethyn stands up, you see like the armor in front is just completely like the joints are melted. Luckily, it's not fully broken, but it's very damaged, and the helmet's like the entire faceplate's melted, so Arethyn can't see. Just looks around and goes, "This is gonna take a bit to fix."
I see you, Ace. Now you put the freaking wand.
Well, yeah, now I'm
see it.
adding it because you remembered.
To be fair, he did fall asleep at the end of the last session.
Oh, I've had this for like 3 sessions then.
That was last session.
You got it last
To
session.
be fair, he was
Or 2
asleep all
sessions ago.
last session.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was awake during the session I got this.
Well, yeah, but it was the end of that session, and then the next session you were like asleep most of the time.
Yeah, but you guys weren't fighting.
Yeah, true. We didn't even.
Do you guys mind if I take a sec to fix this?
Yeah, go ahead. Not like we got much else we're going on right now.
Alright. I go
That
over.
dragon won't be back for a bit.
I walk over to. I'm assuming there's like a stump sitting around somewhere,
Yeah.
and I finally take off the helmet. And you guys see this?
What do we see?
She's a woman.
You're goddamn right, I am.
Oh, in Discord. Okay.
Oh.
I pick up a random stick on the floor and hand it to her.
Oh God, damn.
There you go, stream. There's what everything looks like.
Pretty sure people in our party can have stuff that can help you out, like mending.
I got a kid. I just need
Ace.
to hit this enough so I can finally see.
Does the wand, is it a melee spell attack also plus 1? Is
No.
It's all
future?
spell attacks.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It automatically adds. So. Yep,
Also, thank you for the stick.
Also, with it now equipped like that, it'll automatically add in.
Yep. It's already added. Now-
Thank you for the what?
I
Oh.
think someone said they handed me a stick or something.
Yep,
Thank
I
you.
did. I just give you a thumbs up.
Set it to the side. Start banging my helmet so I can actually see out of it.
Oh, this makes so much more sense now. Should have got you a guy. Damn it.
I prefer if you didn't. Thank you. I mean, it's appreciated, but once again, I'm a
Well,
married woman.
Try not to die next time.
You know, I thought a blind dragon
Ooh,
would
okay.
hit me directly in the face, but apparently it did. So,
Yeah, he came all over you, essentially,
Yeah, it was a lot of
Oh
acid.
my God.
with his mouth.
You're into it, man. You know.
I'm
Hey.
just shocked with how damaged it was. You guys didn't get it.
Eh,
It flew
he
off.
ran.
Needed you to keep him grounded. And did good. Did real good.
So what? The old monster on this wand. How does that work again?
You can basically use an action to cast Hold Monster through it.
And
The hold monster spell. It's a good spell.
do they?
Basically, it's Hold Person, but you can cast it on anything.
Oh,
Okay,
it's hold
so they still-
person? Because there's a
What?
difference between hold person and
Yes.
hold monster.
Hold Person is on people. Monster is basically anything.
Right.
And it can cast Hold Monster.
So how
Okay.
do you break out of it? Just by.
So-
Wisdom save.
Okay.
Yep. So choose a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. The spell has no effect on undead. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target.
But you can only
You
cast
pretty
it 5
much-
times with the wand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you pretty much paralyze it right then and there if it fails
thingamabob.
Wisdom save.
I suppose I should be thanking you. You weren't obligated to heal me, and, for all intents and purposes, you could have just looted my body.
Hey, you ran into the fight. We watch out for our own. You turn on us or try to fuck us up in any other way. And
also
you got
have
a couple
9 more
enemies.
Points, JM.
Heal 9 more points?
Yeah, because I used healing word on you.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm going to use second wind on myself.
Yeah.
For it.
Like he said, when you're with us, you're with us. We will do our best to keep you alive.
We look out for our own because we know nobody else will.
I suppose I should be a little bit more forthright with you.
You're a woman.
No. As to why I'm journeying by myself.
Okay.
Where's my cart and thunder?
It's way over there. in the
They-
north.
Suddenly
they-
It's up north.
Yeah, they're good. They never got hit.
I call thunder.
He drags the cart towards you.
Thunder.
Okay,
Sweet
I
summer
go sit in the
child.
back. I sit in the back of the cart entrance.
Okay.
In the middle of my dinging,
What were you saying?
what?
Do you want to be more forthright with us?
Yes,
Go right ahead.
Let's probably tell you why I'm out here in a foreign land looking for a group of mages. I reach into my armor and I pull out a pouch that's around my neck and I just lift it up over and I toss it to Laufter.
Catch it without looking into it. What's this?
Look inside. As I do that, I also pull my pack and I reach inside and pull out an old wooden sword that has
look-
like burn marks everywhere.
I'll look inside. What do I see?
You see 2 old silver wedding bands. And I hold a very small wooden sword that, like I said, has like burn marks all over it.
Dead or missing?
Dead.
By the mages?
Yeah.
Well, you have a more righteous journey than any of our house. And this lot will help you out.
I appreciate it. I can't pay you or anything.
Yeah, we do it for the fun.
Fair enough.
But one question. These mages, they protected?
They're an elite group of assassins, so I'm told.
The ones Gregoire was talking about. Or Gregor.
Figured as
The only
much.
clue I had was a spell scroll they left behind.
Ah, yes, the one I looked over.
I was out shopping for food, for dinner.
Why did they
burned
target
my
you?
house down.
Oh, sorry.
Why did they target me?
Mhm.
Reach into the pack. And I toss a patch to Soren.
Okay, I look at it.
It just has a symbol on it. I don't know how familiar you are with military things.
Can I make a history check?
Go for it.
Or whatever is related?
Yeah.
Eh.
It's not hard. Pretty much the average person would know. You'd recognize this to be the symbol of Gareleth.
Oh. It's the symbol of Gareleth. You were in the military?
I was a captain of a squad.
I see. And you pissed some Elysians off, eh? Or
Tell that to the person who used to hold this, and I pull out a wand. Those were the only things I was able to dig out of my burned home.
Quick
see.
check to see if I've noticed anything from this wand.
Go for it.
What, Arcana?
Arcana, investigation. It's up to you. Depends what you're after.
Just trying to see if I know anything about it.
All right.
Heck yeah.
You kind of inspect the wand. I don't know how much knowledge you'd have about wands, Laufter. You are a magic user, but this is obviously a wand more intended towards a studier of magic rather than like a warlock or a sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the symbol of a beetle kind of
He's a
inscribed
wizard.
into the wood, and various other arcane symbols. And you can also see on the pommel is the symbol of Elysian, which is kind of like the bird in the sun. But as far as, the wand's usefulness, it's hard to tell.
Hey, Soren, do you mind taking a look at this wand a little closer? Might have some perks for us.
Sure.
I don't know.
Shall I do the thing? It'll only take a minute.
Do the thing. As he's doing that, I'll drop the rings back in the bag and toss them back to you.
Catch it. In all honesty, if they killed me during battle, I would have held no hard feelings. Military against military. Death is constant.
Inevitable.
Yeah,
To personally go after your family is a disgrace.
Mhm.
especially after I retired.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I cast Identify on the wand, by the way.
All right. So, as you cast Identify, it's obvious this wand is somewhat decayed over the years,
Mhm.
or over the 2 years, but it hasn't been used. The match
Or
just kind
maintained
of
at all.
slowly been fading, and the wand is just chipped here and there, kind of messing with the magic.
Mhm.
But you think by casting Identify, when this wand was at its prime, it was very similar. It's kind of like it's a wand to enhance spells, essentially, make them more powerful, make them more potent.
Okay.
But it enhances them pretty well in terms of mechanics. At its prime, it was probably like +2 to spells and saving throws.
Mhm.
But now it's just kind of a piece of wood.
You
You
mind
know?
if we hold on to this? Might be able to repair it.
Yeah, if we restore it.
It's nothing but a sentimental toy for me.
Okay.
Surely, like, I
You
don't
can
know why
ha-
I don't even
you
know why I
can-
brought it with me.
You can hang on to it until then.
If you can find more use for it, I just say take it.
You want it, Ty, or me?
I'll hold
So-
on to it. I've
Okay.
literally have nothing to be able to repair it with, but never know if the moment
I can
comes.
try the orb on it, maybe.
I mean, we have to be careful on who we
Yeah,
talk to
definitely.
about it because it's got the symbols on it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
he doesn't mind it being tested on the orb. I mean, be a good chance. But then again, the orb's also not complete, and you're not getting anything but physical stuff out of it.
Yeah. It's
So like I said,
a lot.
I'm trying to find information on not the leaders of Elysium. I could care less about whoever runs this place. However, that squad in particular, I am owed vengeance.
Fair enough.
Not the first time we've taken down a military fortress.
Nope.
If you're going to help me, don't go gun crazy on them. What I need is names.
Information.
I'm not just going to hurt them.
That comes in due time.
Information is our specialty.
Fair enough. But I will
Remember
be
those
honest.
jobs we took for the heralding blades, then started a revolution in it?
Mhm.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. Good times.
As I'm finishing up fixing my helm, I'll just say, in all honesty, I'm probably going to do some things I'm not going to be proud of. But at this point, I just don't care.
Oh, then you're even more a part of the club than you think.
Well, as long as you're not going to stab me in the back for murdering a child or two. I put the helm back on.
Child, as long as I can burn the body after, we're all good.
Dead are lucky. They can't feel anything.
They're going to suffer as I have suffered.
Oh, you got
I'll-
the muscle behind you.
Grab all my
Gotcha.
stuff, put it back in. I think your friend's fallen asleep.
Who did?
You're looking at
Nayr?
Nayr.
Tracing, I can still hear you. Trancing, tracing, whatever.
Trance.
Did you say that in Infernal?
No, that's just me out of character.
Okay.
Off to the capital then, eh, boys?
Or do we want to set an ambush? Do we think the dragon would come back?
I think the dragon's frightened. It's gonna take some time to lick its wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I suggest we, well, it wasn't just me. I see that Nayr seems to be injured as well.
Yeah. I need to take a rest. I need to get my spells back.
Yep.
Probably a good idea to rest and then continue moving. Run into that dragon again. We'll start from square zero, I guess.
He's as wounded as we are, so I think we'd have a good chance if we run into him again, but it's your call.
Let us rest. You need your spells, and me and him need to heal.
Yep.
Short rest or long rest?
And I'm assuming this is pretty obvious, but don't tell anyone I was part of the military.
We
Oh,
don't want to
please.
investigate it any more than you do.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna snap my fingers 4 times and do 4 different disguises. Instantly, it's like secrecy. I got you.
You're an amusing group.
Political intrigue, I've got you.
Very different from my last crew, I will say that.
Yeah, we're a ragtag pair of fuckheads.
Fair enough.
Essentially.
You seem very similar to my old crew, but the only difference is all of you are casting magic instead of flexing your muscles.
Yeah.
We are all spellcasters. After all.
I'm just trying to figure out what these are.
Ran out of photo. I don't know, you all seem to be casting spells left and right here.
That's what I said. We're all spellcasters.
My last crew were all warriors, but that's to be...
Expected.
Yeah. Even
And the
this
girl of
one, I'm gonna
military.
pick up Quinnterra, who's probably sleeping in the cart.
Yep.
I've started to realize something as I've been traveling through these lands.
What's that?
A lot of the stereotypes I thought I knew were false. I was expecting everyone around here to be casting magic left and right.
Well,
I didn't
we
know there
do.
was a registry. I didn't know the people that went into war were most likely forced into it.
Ah. Yeah. I was
Like I
from
said,
here and I
was-
didn't know.
Fair enough.
None of us are from here.
I am.
Well, not the capital.
No. Just the land of Elysium.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. But like I said, at this point, I just don't care. But, you know, it's just nice to know that some people here at least have a sense of humor.
Hi ho, Silver. I mean, Thunder.
But for the fun of it, what do I always say?
We're taking a short rest, by the way, Ace.
Alright.
Perfect.
And I'm
As
fixing
you
my
guys-
armor, by the way. Just like
Yeah.
banging the joints to make sure they work again.
As you guys hop back onto the cart and set sail, you do manage to slowly get yourselves over the melted bridge and continuing onwards. And you guys do get your short rest so you can roll your hit dice and stuff.
We
Do I get a long rest?
No.
not
Well,
yet.
I'm staying in trance for 4 hours.
Yeah, I have nothing that returns on a
Has
short
been
rest.
An hour.
I didn't know what a short rest was. I forgot. Listen, last session I took a long rest, alright?
No worries. Basically, you can use a hit die to heal. Or any number of hit die.
If he's just translating, we go through the hour short rest and then start traveling. Halfway through the travel, he'll
Yeah.
take his long rest.
You guys want to track the dragon or go to the capital?
We have
track it?
we have no idea which way it went.
Well, we
Unless-
have the direction, not anything
You know,
else,
it's
though.
south. And
Well.
it's out of eyesight at this point.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna say, unless there's blood or scales on the ground, we got no way to track
Should
it.
be dripping blood pretty good. What do you think? I'd start looking at the ground.
If you can find it, I have no qualms in chasing after it.
Alright. I start searching the area for blood.
Yeah, make a survival.
Oof. Wisdom. Not my cup of tea. Nayr, you any good at tracking? I pawn it off on him.
Whoever is doing it.
Fine, I'll wake up. Which one is it?
Survival.
Survival. And you have a plus d4.
And you
Survival.
can roll a d4.
You're trying to
On-
look for a way to possibly track this dragon.
I'm gonna roll your
Okay.
d4.
What is it? R/R D4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16.
16? There, you kind of take a good look around the area. And you do find some of the blood. But even with a lead, it is really hard to follow. Purely because the dragon is flying so fast, the
Mhm.
distance between the blood splatters is so big.
Yeah.
You have to find. It's a really large area of searching, and you manage to find a couple of drips here and there, but you start getting lost after the third or fourth one.
Whale poop.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, if anything, at least that dragon will start thinking twice before attacking random cards.
Yeah.
True.
He's going to be a lot more cautious, and it's going to start thinking about which one he attacks. We had some way to pin him down. That blindness was a very good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
we
glad
need
it
something
worked
to
for as long as it did.
take its wings out. I'm more of a group targeter.
None of you would have happened to have like smoke bottles, would you?
No.
Any spells that can obscure?
Like fog or something?
Fog, darkness, anything of that sort?
Nope.
Unfortunately, no.
I think Locelius did, but
Nope. Who?
our bard that got lost in the woods somewhere.
Who?
Locelius,
Unknown gamer.
Oh,
it's been a minute since he's
Yeah.
played.
Poor dude.
Gotta love you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Listen, I still have to like look at the names on the bottom and try and remember who's who.
God damn, dude. What the hell?
Well, if we get to town,
Listen, I made mine easy because it's just my first name backwards.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. God damn it. I didn't even notice that. So I guess I'm not the sharpest either.
God.
Okay, who else didn't notice that?
I
Nope.
didn't.
Nope. Just now.
No. It's like Ryan's hidden intelligence.
Yep.
He's really smart when it counts.
that's fair.
Oh my god. But you guys get your short rest. I presume you guys keep heading south.
Mhm.
So Dungeon Master, I get my second win back, my action surge back, my combat superiority back.
Fucking fighters,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. We love
I
fighters.
got my 2 spell slots.
Sorcerer, I don't get shit.
just let me know when my trance is up.
I will. You guys do travel for a little ways.
Do we
you-
see anybody on the roads as we travel?
No.
No.
Yeah, we left them all behind dead.
Mhm.
God.
Well, I was just kind of hoping if anybody saw the dragon overhead to point us in the right direction.
Gotcha.
But you guys do get some distance before dusk does hit. Ryan, your trance does go off, so you can get the long rest.
Yeah.
And I think as we hit trance, I think that'll be a good spot to call tonight's session.
Alright.
And yes, you guys level up.
Oh
Hell
my
yes.
god.
Did it.
Fireball, here we come.
Why the
So,
Oh, I wasted so much money on that push. Yeah, it gives me another one.
Yeah, it's a free one, you know?
Yep.
No spell slot.
Guys,
Oh
all
my-
I'm saying is someone pick up darkness.
Um,
all right. So how do I level up? I still don't
oh
understand.
god, Ryan.
So you're gonna go to class level, edit, set it to 5, and then you're gonna look up cleric level, cleric 5e,
Oh, he
and
gets
look at
all
what
of
level 5 gets you.
Yeah.
Oop, I didn't mean to
You get
roll
all the spells.
2, but
Okay, where do I look it up?
oops.
Just like Warlock 5e in
I
the
think you
Google
rolled
D&D
a
Beyond.
5.
Here, I'll do it just this way because I'm not good at math right now. So I get 5 health either way.
Alright, yep. you
Oh,
rolled a
dude.
6.
8,
Wait, are we rolling something?
Health.
your health.
Health points. So, Ryan, if you go ahead and roll 2d8 for your health.
Is it 2d8?
I think clerics are d8, right? And we do
Oh, that's
2
right.
rolls.
You roll.
He rolls twice, yeah.
Nice. 6 plus 1 is 7. You're up to 40, my friend.
Well, I maxed out.
You motherfucker.
Wait, how did I just get 7?
You rolled a
My
a
first was a
6
7.
on the 1 die. So we take
Yep.
the higher of the 2d8s, and then we add your constitution.
Oh.
6 plus 1 is 7. And then add that on top, and that
Okay.
gets you to 40.
Alright, fireball. My baby.
By the way, that dragon knocked me out by what, like 1 HP?
1, yeah.
Yep.
1 HP.
We
the average
literally were
damage-
talking about that right before.
The average damage is like fucking like
30
a flat
something.
40, I think.
Let me check.
I thought I looked at
That's
it.
98. That's 72. So.
Oh. All
Yeah,
of my
the-
spell
the
slots are
average
now
is
3rd
40.
level.
The average is 40. Sweet.
Average.
Yep.
Yep.
So I was right.
I
That
get
is
one
one
more.
of the most unluckiest fights I've ever had as a dungeon.
Yeah.
Dude, you
that
rolled
is-
so many
that was
net
bad.
ones.
I rolled like 5.
Yeah.
All on saving throws.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
I'm like, oh my god,
big sad.
this dragon wants to die. I don't.
Mhm.
He's suicidal.
He's like, end me.
Alright, now out of character, why is a good aligned dragon killing random villagers and whatnot?
He was raised by black dragons, you know.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. Why you gotta, why they...
Come on, character sheet load.
All
They
right,
know what.
so,
They know